Hey guys, Old Man Ant here with
Old Man Chris.
And for the first time in the entire history of the channel, we realize it's been a year. We're actually going to play around together on camera. No camera tricks or nothing. No, I'm kidding. That was a great camera trick.
Green screens are wonderful.
Absolutely. So we're here today in Meadowbrook Park in Greenville, North Carolina, just a couple miles from East Carolina University campus. Wanted to play the course, review it. We got as always, the lovely Susan Finney with us and old man Marcus Rich with us as well today. We're gonna do this in three-part video, hole 1 through 6, hole 7 through 12, and hole 13 through 18. Hope that works out to 6 each when I said that. So the first one's gonna be me and Chris, and we're just gonna update you on some of the rules for 2026 and the PDGA rules updates. So with that, let's get to it. Thought it was gonna go on an ace right off the bat.
I'm gonna go with my watt, see if we can put it in the hole. I'm gonna try and mark this thing and be like, it's going in the basket. If I call it wrong, we'll edit it out.
Hey, you can teach the locals that line.
Hey, that's a good line for the locals.
So we always do a breakfast disc, by the way, too. First tee, 2 discs. Marcus is calling this one in. Oh! I'm gonna try a pixel. The last one was a shaman and it got a little understable on me.
This came out to be played together.
I didn't put anything on that one.
Yeah, PGA number's easier for me. I don't know.
What's that?
I think it's you. I think it's you.
Yep. There we go.
You tried that Chris line.
Yes. Hey, that's a good line. Don't be hating. I tried it again. It did not work as well the second time.
I'm going my first shot.
I agree. So, man, it's good getting down here, actually, like coming down from Pennsylvania playing again. You know, came down here because I was expecting it to be nice and warm. And North Carolina weather is not a very appealing thing today.
Man, it's gonna be like 55, 61 today, somewhere in there.
Yes. But I will say I'm not dealing with the snow that we're getting up in Pennsylvania right now, so there's positives to that. So, wanted to get your opinion on what the new rule with the time portions. You know, obviously we're off the tees now, we're on the fairway. So here you got 45 seconds.
You have 45 seconds out in the fairway and outside of the 20 meter, I believe.
Yep.
So
outside of the circle.
If you go beyond the 45 seconds, there are 2 automatic 30-second extensions. But after the second extension expires, you take that stroke. Personally, I like it. Back to the original 30 seconds inside 20 meters putting. But personally, I like the rule.
Do you think it's going to make a difference in the amount of time that we're spent watching while we're watching the pros, especially with some of the slower players? I'm not going to name any names.
I do. I do think some of the guys that take their time with their up shots. A lot of the guys I see though on the Pro Tour, and I'll call one just to say it, Gannon Burr will take his time with a putt, but I mean, this is for cash, man. They play for money. I don't blame them.
All right. So is that, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm not on the PDGA board, so I mean, like every rule they make, we'll see how it changes over time. See where we go from there. All right, so I think I'm just outside I'm definitely out circle 1, probably inside circle 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice windy day.
Yeah, so
Nose up when it's windy is not a good thing for you. It's going to let the just carry more. So
that wasn't wind. That was just bad putting. Marcus trying to leave with this laying back here. I'll clean a 3. Oh, that wind got you.
Wind is my favorite player. It's all right. I don't mind going to the back of the box. You know why? The back of the box, I get to watch everything y'all do and see how the wind really going to affect my shot that I'm going to mess up anyway.
It's your first time on this course too, so back of the box would be a good place. Oh, North Carolina said go home.
Oh, yes. Don't worry, we're not going to edit this out. That's a 5. Hold on, Aunt. He's gonna move the camera up, he says.
Yeah, it's a little windy today. Let's see what we can do with the Skyway from Climo Disc Major Line Skyway.
That's a local route.
Almost tried to take Marcus out with the camera.
Trying to take the cameraman out, so.
He ducked. If you can't see it because he's behind the camera, but he ducked.
Now he's hiding behind a tree.
He's now gotten behind the tree.
Smart man, smart man.
Oh, that's some briars.
Yep.
Marcus is the target. The target is Marcus.
Yes. All right, so the only one that made it out with no problem was the cameraman. So he at least lets us look kind of boo-boo here, you know. But while we're in this situation, right? So, I know OB is not probably marked out here too much, but for example, say my disc was OB, right? And it's right on the line. What's the new rules say about me actually having a say in that now, Ant?
Well, now with the new OB rules, everyone votes. Tie goes to the thrower. The thrower gets a tie-breaking vote.
So if there's 4 of us, will I get to vote in this break then?
There's 4 of us, there can't be a tie.
So I don't get to vote if there's 4 on the card, right?
You do not get a vote.
All right, so if there's just 3 of us, like me, you, and Susan playing, you say in, she says out, obviously I get a vote at that point,
You're a
right?
tiebreaker vote.
All right.
Well, somebody's been working on his forehand a little bit.
Yes. The rhythm goes a lot better when there's no trees involved.
Susan with a good open shot with the Mamba, it looked like. And I am out here somewhere.
Well, we'll say with the change on that rule, I actually think it's kind of good. The other great part about it is we spend a lot of time listening to the player that's in question argue his point whether he's in or out of bounds the entire time. With the new rule, like we were using me saying I was OB, I do not get a say unless it's a tiebreaker, and I don't get to plead my case to the other people on the card.
That's the big change I like. No more pleading cases.
Yeah. It's their choice. They make it. And I think that's really going to reduce some of the time we spend arguing about is something inbounds, out of bounds.
I think that'll change some of the time we see and maybe level it out from the time extensions as well. Let's try the Buzz GT. Let's try better.
Like we said, the one who got out the cleanest and the farthest is the cameraman. Marcus, you'll see him in one of the other videos a little later. So he's eventually going to get to throw.
During tournament, that basketball court up there is OB. We'll have to play with that.
Nice.
As soon as you point out OB, Susan runs for it.
Yes.
Get under it. Oh! That forward skip got you. Stay in.
Hit the fence.
Oh.
All right, so I guess now that does come whether it's OB or not, you know, and I'm gonna go on and just walk and save y'all the problems of having to argue whether it's OB or not. I'm gonna go grab my disc. So the red lines, like when they have tournaments, is it like, obviously this probably counts as an island, but
I think, I'm not sure if
it's a weird little squiggle.
cleared all that woods.
Like she'll be heading to this T-pad.
Yeah.
Nice and
Well,
easy.
yes. I do got to give a shout out to Gateway and the Shaman. Loving this putter lately. Died it myself, of course, but loving it. Bounce off things, it sounds like a drum head, but it's a beautiful disc.
And Marcus is going to battle a little bit of a headwind here, commentating. And sinks
Nice.
it. Sinks it. Yeah.
Aim small, miss small, right?
That's a 4. All right, hole 3. I think it's still Marcus's tee. Oh, that'll, if it skips.
Be a long. Put nothing on that, by the way.
I'm going to try a forehand. I'm going to try a forehand. I do not do these well.
Wider than closer, though. You know what
I don't throw forehands. It's gonna be great. Here's a Firebird for you folks. Champion Firebird. Right in the dirt. Yeah, get that AI ace.
Just when I go up, hit the red button, that'll have all 3 of us teeing off on.
Okay.
Replay hole 2.
That's a good roller.
Got a straight shot in it.
At least leave myself a look of some sort. Or none. None. I am still just as bad off as I was from the tee. Oh my God. This is where you get inventive. In tournament play, I just shoot across the corner, shoot for a 4 or 5 and save it. But that's what I'm gonna do this time. Oh, they finally put something under the basket. Might as well run it. I'm already going to shoot this one poorly. That's 1-2. That was my par. So I should be able to save bogey. Get. Oh. That had some hang time on it.
Good putt.
A clean bogey. Limit the damage from bad shots, folks.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here before. Take it back to the 80s on you.
Oh boy. Dig. What are you throwing, Osprey?
Huh? Climo Skyway. Nice, what is it, 158 gram?
Heck yeah. Front row.
All right, I'm going back to hole 2. I'm starting back from there because I felt like I did really bad on that hole. Trying to improve the score. Cheater.
Inertia. Good disc.
So you know, wherever you see ants just got next, that is camera trickery.
Keep turning. Oh! Stinking Mamba wouldn't give you no turn.
He's gonna try and claim my shot and make me play from his shot, but it's okay.
Well, at least he's got a look. Looks good. Looks good. Oh, a little tight. Not camera trickery. That was terrible disc golfing though. But you don't watch me because I'm you watch me because I'm fun. So normally what I do, folks, is just pick up my lie and play. That's not legal. So I'm gonna mark my putter with a putter and walk out with a 3.
All right, Ant, so the last rule I really want to discuss today. So we've all been on those cards where people refuse to keep score. They refuse to vote on whatever, something's inbounds, out of bounds. They just try to make it hard for everyone else on the card.
Yep.
Right? The PDGA obviously changed some rules. What's the big thing they said on that one?
All right, so used to be if you refused to keep score, nobody really said anything, nobody really did anything. There was really nothing you could do. It was tournament director's discretion to stroke you for a penalty or some crazy. Refusal to keep score on a card in a PDGA sanctioned event starting in 2026 can end up in a disqualification. So you can be disqualified for refusing to keep score. Again, it has to be TD, but you might play a whole round without the TD available and play a whole round and find out you got disqualified.
Well, obviously I think that's going in trying to enforce it a little better where people are like, oh, I'll just keep it on paper and this and that, and then never kept it on paper.
Well, paper score is still legit as far as I know. I don't think they changed paper score. But you have to keep some sort of score to turn into the TD at the end of the round.
Yep. So 3 big rule changes for this year, obviously. All right, like we talked about, getting a vote, time on the fairway and inside circle, and then if you refuse to keep score, refuse to vote, right?
Yep.
What can actually happen to you in a tournament?
Or refuse to vote on your shot. You lose the vote.
Yep.
Trust young Skywalker because he did fine. Holy mackerel. Skip under. Skipped under.
Problem with us not having 2 different camera angles filming here on some. That was a great shot. Skipped right under the basket, so.
I'm gonna try the same route and wish I could get the same thing.
What'd you get on that one, Steve? Cool.
I'm gonna get out there for an easy 3.
Speaking of big sponsors, all right, so I don't know if any of y'all have really noticed this or not, but if you haven't noticed, the PDGA's major sponsor for this year is the Powerball. Like, everyone's been griping and complaining for the last few years, when are we gonna get a big sponsor in? Big sponsor that's gonna help produce more money. I don't know about you, but I think Powerball is probably one of the biggest ones you're gonna get out there. When last year alone, we had what? 3 times that it got up to the billion?
Yep.
So I think it's good for the PDGA, especially considering Powerball is in almost every state now. So it's a lot more recognizable than, nothing against Barbasol, great shaving cream, right? But how many people are really paying attention to Barbasol? Trying to shake hands with the basket from out here is kind of rough. The basket did not reach back.
So if you're like me, your arms aren't that long. I'll take an easy 3 any day. But it's not about score. It's about just being out here with folks, having a good time. Nice run.
Good
Leaving
run, sir.
work behind, leaving stress behind. Watching Marcus do the Texas flip.
Ooh.
Oh!
I mean, as y'all have heard on different videos, different on our YouTube channel, things we put out on Facebook at times. Me and Anna, both veterans. Old Man Disc Golf, founded by veterans, with a big portion on trying to improve mental health, getting veterans out to play, improving youth, sponsoring some younger players that are out there. They are our future. So this is probably one of the greatest things for me mentally. Disc golf has saved my life numerous times. It's a great way to get out in public, get some fresh air, get a little bit of exercise, and just commune with other people that have the same mind, that there's nothing else out there but just throwing a bunch of discs, having some fun. With that being said, if at any point life gets hard, it gets rough, reach out to somebody, a friend, a family member, reach out to Old Man Disc Golf. If you can't reach any of us, one of the greatest things we finally did in the US was pound 988. All right, suicide hotline. If you're a veteran, once you dial that number, press 1. If you don't want to talk to them, you can even text that number and start a text chat with them. Or you can go to pound988.com and start a chat that way as well. All right, me and Aunt both have been there. We know the struggles. We'd hate to see us lose anyone on the page, any friends, families, or anything, because it's not just that person that suffers, it's the group as a whole as it goes on.
Well, Chris, I think the rules updates have gone well.
Yes.
This is not 18, folks. This is hole 6. This is where Chris and I will part ways, and we'll bring in Marcus. But before we wrap it up, let's see how 6 goes.
All right, we got one last hole here, obviously. 252, and I want to make a deal with you on this hole.
Okay.
All right, if I beat you, because you know you're higher rated than me, right? But if I beat you, we owe all our members a 5% discount for 5 days.
If you beat me, 5% discount for 5 days.
If Marcus beats you,
They pay 10% more.
It's 10% for 5 days.
Okay.
All right?
So I'm playing to save OMDG some money.
Yes.
Is this the whole 18 or you're talking about the first 6?
This is
This hole
is-
right here. Yep. This hole. Hole 6, 252. Nope. So, with that being said, for those of you out in Old Man Disc Golf land, if me and Marcus both win, that's 15% for 5 days. Ant's gonna call me stupid later because taking money out of our pocket, but we're trying to make this a little more fun for everybody.
I get to be the bad guy.
Yes.
I got to throw an ace.
Right.
Right here.
To the basket to the left, right?
Yeah, the blue basket. It's the only basket.
Yeah.
There is only one?
I believe so.
Yep.
Let me double check.
Yeah, there's only one
Yeah,
basket.
just the blue basket. Oh, there is parking over here.
Yeah, this is where I pulled up first.
That's somebody's house.
By hole 6.
All right.
I want a forehand or backhand, guys.
All right. See, I want to tell you
I
to,
would backhand something over
I
stable.
want to tell you to forehand it just because that way it kind of gives us a better chance of saving 10%.
But I backhand everything.
But at the same time, we're out here having some fun and trying to give a little bit to our.
Listen, I'm not a bad guy, but I just don't want to lose to Chris. That's all it comes down to. I taught him how to play. I don't want to lose to him. Down.
right.
Down.
Ooh,
Oh, long.
good tree.
Tree.
Good tree.
Might be a party.
Not every tree is a bad tree. Sometimes there's some good ones.
Sucker got some air.
Bad tree. I was hoping for a skip around that to get through that little gap there. I know there's a little gap between those. Oh boy, get a turn. All right, all right.
That's a putt.
They gonna make me work.
Good job, Marcus.
Yeah, you can see it kick that disc over.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, I played this course 2 times prior. I compared a lot to Farmington back in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Farmington's a monster. I don't think I've done a video there yet. That's going to be one for this year. But once it gets a little warmer, but not too warm.
Farmington's a fun little track though. But it is some hills out there, so if it gets a little toasty, it does get a little harder.
Is that a tree?
Huh?
A tree in front of you or what?
Yeah. 2 of them.
Good for y'all. I'd say bad for old man disc golf, but good for y'all, so it's okay. But he definitely gonna make it working for it though.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some pressure on.
I tried to get that 5%.
Well, I can guarantee you 10%. Right here. Right here. All right, only way he misses this is if I tackle him. So, I don't know if I've introduced.
If I knock his disc down, they'll do 15%, right?
Yeah.
If you got the 40, you'll
Yeah, true.
or is he just gonna miss anyway?
Probably gonna miss anyway. Ooh. Oh, a little headwind picked up. A little headwind picked up there at the last moment.
It all works. It's how we know that's how it works. You mentioned something. Great bird. There's 10% for y'all.
Before. No, Susan missed.
All right, so that's 15% for you. All right. When Ant drops this video, the discount code will be dropped with it. It'll be good for 5 days from the time he drops the video, so that whatever time he drops the video that day, that does not count as one of your 5 days. It'll be 5 full 24-hour days from that point. All right. Appreciate you hanging with us on this first 6. We still got
12 to go.
12 to go? Yeah, I'm terrible at math. I'm a counselor, not a mathematician. So look forward to you joining us on this next journey.
So, old man Ant,
Old man Chris.
reminding you to live for those chains, and we'll see you in a few holes.
Yep.